the shadows lurk, you're my guiding star. Cutting through the darkness, no matter how far. Side by side, what we face, we embrace. Soul to soul, intertwined in our space. Fight the fears that come at night. Half-life sisters in the light, we unite. We're the sirens, in the silence we roar. Bound by blood that's thicker than war. In the chaos, we find peace, we're the storm. Half-life sisters, fearless, we're reborn. United pulses in the cosmic fray, holding back the night, turning skies to day.
Testing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play. HalfLifeSistah is back, baby. Happy TGI Fly Day. You guys have officially made it into the Chit-Chat Vibe Session of the stream. I have today with me my psychic assistant and co-host, Sir Torfil, as well as my guest co-host, Steph. Please say hello to my people, my loves.
Hello, people.
Hello.
So we're trying to see if Steph's camera works. If not, we're going to add Sir Torfil's face in place of hers, okay? Timer up. Okay. Hold on. Okay, baby. How you doing today, Steph? Let's pretend that's Steph.
I just ended my 3 hours nap, so I'm feeling good.
3-hour nap. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, it's a collection of all the naps I should have taken all over the week.
Now,
so
are you
I take them all on one day.
I get it. Now, are you in school every day through the week or certain days out of the week?
No, Monday and Wednesday, and at the other days I have to do my work still 100%, so I have to do my work from 5 days in 3 days.
Gotcha. That's a lot. That is a lot.
So I don't see my home very often these times.
I imagine, baby. And how, she's been having some issues with her feet, guys. How are your feet feeling today, baby? So, Tofi, you can put your camera on whenever you're ready.
It's on.
I'm not seeing it.
My feet are the worst part, but it's mostly all my joints in my body. It's like you stand in a fire. You just stand there, and it burns and burns and burns, but it doesn't end or get better, and it does this for days now in a very bad way. I have times when it's a little bit better, but now it's the not so good time. So I don't know if it's the weather or what's the problem.
Gotcha.
As I told you already, I have this rheumatic arthritis.
Rheumatoid arthritis, yes.
Arthritis, yes.
Uh-huh.
And that's the thing with it. Sometimes you feel bad, and sometimes you feel worse.
And so I'm sorry, baby. And so I thought that this was something that she inherited through her genes. And she said, no, this came up after her vaccine. We're not blaming it on the vaccination, okay? But it just came out of nowhere. That's crazy.
Yeah, and this could be genetic, but it don't has to be. Yeah, so I read a little bit about this case with the vaccinating, and there are a few amount of people that got this diseases, this autoimmune diseases, and yeah.
Crazy sauce. Okay, well, I'm hoping that you'll feel better in the days to come. Okay. Excuse me. So, Joyful, anything new and exciting going on in your life?
No.
No,
Very
damn.
boring. Finally, you could step outside of my house. I'm not in triple digits anymore. I literally went from a daily temperature of 110 down to 83, which is really nice. So let's hope it stays that way.
I hope it stays that way for you as well. We have in chat, and I apologize for making you guys wait, but as you see, I did cut the Chit-Chat Vibe Session in a few minutes off of that. You know what I'm saying? So we keep moving, keep pushing. Hi, Angelic. We have Angelic. We have Jono. We have Chris. Hi, Sugar Pie. So nice to see your face here. We kind of been missing you, baby, in the Chit-Chat so far. And Miss Luna is here, of course. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. My loves, anything going on in your lives? Anything interesting you want to share with us today? Oh, let me get you guys with avatars. How about that?
Yes, that would be a good idea so we can cause trouble.
Oh, he's speaking in Deutsch, meine Fräulein. How do you say that in Deutsch, guys? You're so cute. Meine Fräulein?
Fräulein.
Fräulein. I can't pronounce it right. Fräulein?
Yes, close enough.
Now it's
Fräulein.
Fräulein. Okay, so she says it with the accent. Why are you not doing it like that, Sir Teufel? You're German.
Yes, I speak Hochdeutsch.
Wait, what is that?
It's a German without an accent for most part. I try not to
Oh.
use the one I was born with.
Why is that?
Ich spreche auch Hochdeutsch.
The accent, and she can vouch
I
for
also
this.
speak High German, I said.
Oh, okay.
The original German that I grew up with is the dialect is Schwäbisch. It's very difficult to understand. I'm not very fluent with it anymore either.
Really? That is very interesting. I thought German was German. I'm
Oh
stupid.
no. You know how you have a dialect difference between, let's say, the Deep South and, let's say, New York?
Uh-huh.
New York, where you park the car, you got Quartus and Lincoln. Okay. Take that times 10. That's the difference in accents and dialects across
Really?
Germany.
Ah. Ich weiß das nicht. Did I do that right? Ich weiß das nicht. Nicht.
Ich wusste das nicht.
Whatever. Whatever. You didn't teach me right. You didn't teach me right all this time. Okay, so you have a hot topic for today, Sir Teufel. And what about you, Steph? I should ask her first.
I already got my things here ready, but I think Sir Teufel can start.
No,
Wonderful.
why are you putting me on blast?
Because you're the professional, Sir Teufel. You've been here so long. You should
Because you have the hot topic.
Okay. Guess
Well,
what happened
I'm not
today?
ready for you, baby. I just asked. See, he's already
Oh,
ready to get it
okay.
out of the way.
Later then.
He's ready to get it out of the way.
Right.
But no, I'm just making sure that you guys both have a hot topic. That's all. Just make sure you
I
order.
would never hear the end of it if I didn't, so trust, I will find something.
Yono says just make sure you order 3 beers the correct way. Or he asked, Chris asked, have you ever seen Inglourious Bastards? Yes. Refresh me though. I know the name, but I can't picture the movie and what it was about or who was in it. So Inglourious Bastards, who was in that?
American military chasing the Nazis, the big Jew
Oh.
beating everybody up with a baseball bat.
Yes, hold on. it was at the time, he became my new favorite actor, which I don't see in movies often enough.
Clooney?
No, George Clooney.
No, wait, no, it wasn't.
He
Clooney.
would
Who
never
was
be
in that
mine.
one?
I was never really a big fan of Clooney, except when he was in the movie Puss in Boots and Shrek as the cat. That's the only time I was actually a fan of him. I don't remember anything Clooney was in up until that point. Do you know that actor, Steph? George Clooney?
Yes, but I think. How can I say this in a good way? I think he's a little bit overrated in the woman's fan
Girl,
world.
I'm trying to. Yes, finally. Exactly. Like, wow. I never really understood what was so special about him, even his acting. I don't know what it is, but women just love, they go crazy over George Clooney, especially the younger women, for whatever reason.
And yeah, I was mistaken. It's Brad Pitt that's in that one, not Clooney. My bad.
Yeah, and the director is really, this movie was really, really good. Have you seen that movie before, Steph? Inglourious Bastards?
I have the movie here on 3D Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's a really, it's a 10 across the board.
And in 3D, this is happening, I can tell you.
3D?
Yes, before my new television, I got a 3D television with the glasses to it, and so when I put in my PS3, I could use this as a Blu-ray player and
right.
watch 3D movies on this.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Wow. Oh my gosh, Chris says he's been on his back for 2 days. Oh baby, I am so sorry. I mean, I still got this kink in my, I guess it's my trapezoid. The one that connects to the back, that part, not up here, but in the back. And so whenever I laugh a certain way or move a certain way, I feel it, you know? But at its worst, you know, not just that, but back pains that I've experienced, at its worst, I can barely breathe. You know, you breathe the wrong way and you feel like you're gonna die, or your chest is gonna collapse. It's crazy. So I cannot imagine what it's like to have it that debilitating to where you're on your back for 2 days. I am so sorry, baby. That's crazy.
I used to have a herniated S1. I know the feeling.
Wow.
Still have a herniated S1. They won't fix it. They said they're afraid to go in there.
No man's land. Damn.
It's the lowest one right above your tailbone, which controls everything. So they're kind of scared to fuck with it because if they do anything to that, and something goes wrong, it goes terribly wrong, not just a little wrong.
Wow. Is your cat in the room with you right now?
Mine?
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm seeing somebody walking back and forth in your room. Like the shadow is hitting the wall.
Oh yeah, just walk through.
I'm like, he
I
got
didn't
some
notice
long legs.
Oh,
Anyway.
That's how he gets his rabbits.
Wow. Angelic says last 24 hours at work, 3 days off. Great. You made it, baby. You made it through. 3 days off. You know, how are your hours? Are they 8 hours? Or when you say 24-hour shift, you mean like you're actually working for 24 hours? Oh, that's crazy. I imagine you're working there, but you're probably napping there, right? Please make it make sense, because that's crazy, baby.
A guy I used to work with, he's a firefighter now. He works 24-hour shifts. If anything comes up, no, you don't nap. If there's nothing to do, obviously you're just on standby. But they do have little sleeping areas and everything else. But you're literally there for 24 hours for 3 days, and then you're off. On 3, off for 4, on for 4, off for 3, and they keep rotating that back and forth.
People get used to that type of schedule, and they actually prefer that over a regular 9 to 5 because they get those 3 days off, you know, and you get to sleep at work. Man,
we turned off all moderation, Disciple. It's Twitch doing it. We have zero control over
it's
this.
So stupid.
I literally went in and turned everything off. I was trying to type yesterday, Disciple, that I was my age, and it censored my age. I must be because I'm that fucking old. It just says, no, you don't get to tell people that. But I literally put in my age, and it says it violates something
That's
weird.
so weird. Like, it's never been that bad. Like, on Twitch
No,
before,
it just
guys.
started that.
Right.
really
It was,
bad.
I mean, we always got complaints about the auto mod, blah, blah, blah. But it's never been this bad. So I don't know what's
the
happening
problem
with
is it's
Twitch
turned
anymore.
off. So what is it auto modding? I literally turned the moderation off.
Right.
It's just bizarre. I give up.
Wait, what part 2 of what's coming out? Miss Lou says, what was it like? Wasn't aware that part 2 is coming out since I love the first movie. I hope the new movie is good. Oh, that's okay, baby. Oh, so cute. It's okay about Wednesday. I get it. You know, we all have those days, okay? I'm just glad you came back to me. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Come back to me, baby. That's all. Oh, I love that. I love that you're doing that. It just shows we're all human, baby, you know? We're family here. We're connected with friends, you know, and it's okay. I think we all at this point kind of gauge each other's personalities, right, Steph?
Yes.
We can kind of sense, you know? We get it, baby.
117%.
Yes. You know, Steph, thank you for that request, baby. So Torfel said the other day, I said, you were sleeping. And I said 117%. He said, oh, we got another 2%. I'm like, no, it's always been 117%. Ask Steph, because she'll tell you.
Yes.
115%. I've never.
Since I'm on this stream, it was 117.
Always. And I'm disappointed in you, sir. I'm not going to let you live that down.
No.
Okay?
Just add it to the list of shit you don't let me live down.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
perhaps we are both right, because I don't know what it was before I joined here, you here on the stream.
Well, no,
Perhaps
it's
it
always
was
been
115 then, back then.
No, never. Heavy Trip? What is this, baby, you sending here? See, and also, I have to also make you a moderator on YouTube, Steph. But Angelic is able to post a link here, Steph. It'd be 3% out of 120%. Oh, you're cute.
I think here it's not a problem. It's a problem on YouTube to send.
Oh,
the
on
link.
YouTube. Gotcha. Oh, that's a trailer. I want to look at it right now with all of you. Let's do it. And then we're going to glide into our first hot topic. Oh, hi, how about that? Sorry. Oh, Heavy Trip. I've never seen. Okay. But this is 2018. So this is the movie that Miss Luna's talking about? Let's see. Why does it not work? Okay. Hold on. I need a separate one for, okay. I'm gonna cut some of it off, I think. Ugh, it's annoying. Let's just see what it shows. This is a trailer?
Ruoka olisi valaamista. Tuutteko te syömään?
You boys look like a weird heavy metal band.
Yes, we are band. Annan sille meidän demo. Päästään jätkät vielä festareille.
Tää?
Lähtisikö joku päivän minun kanssa vaikka kahville?
No kyllä mulla aina kahvit maistuu.
Wait, whoa.
Se tyttö rauha!
This is hilarious.
Tuossa noin rehuostokset jostain muualta. Kato, mä oon saanut pehmitellä tätä muijaa jo niin pitkään, että sinä et tuu pilaamaan sitä.
Arvaa mitä?
No.
Turolla ja sen bändillä on keikka Norjassa.
Koko kylä on ihan sekaisin.
Hattua koukku.
I am sorry we have no room for you in this year's festival.
Ja heitä sen pamppu takas.
Tää on mennyt ihan päin helvettiin.
Ihan sama, minä ainakin lähden sinne Norjaan soittamaan. Vaikka onko sitä perkele arkussa.
Mitä? Tynkky, kuoliko se taas?
I want to watch this movie.
Mitä musaa te vajakit oikeastaan soitatte edes?
Sinfonista postapokalyptista reindeer grinding Christ abusing extreme sotapakana fennuskandi metal.
Wait a minute.
Se olisi taas ysissä kolemmasilla paskat housussa. Taas.
Wow, that guy has some glorious hair. That's hilarious. Thank you for sharing that with us, baby. Wow. There you have it, guys. Gotcha. So it's released next month in Germany. Wow. That's so funny. Hi, welcome to streaming. Welcome to streaming. Thank you for joining us, Powered. I have Steph as our guest co-host today. Her face is not on, unfortunately, but she's here nonetheless. Okay. All right, Sir Toy. Well, I'm going to start with Sir. You want me to start with you, Sir Toyfil? You ready?
Well, what? That's up to you.
Okay, if you're ready.
She dumped it on me, so we're good.
All right,
Okay, hold
I'm
on a
ready,
second.
baby. What's good? Take
Okay,
your time.
give me a second. I'm bringing it back up. You know, 'cause
Please
I
take
have to
your
put
time.
it on Microsoft Word, otherwise I forget what I'm trying to say. So guess what today is?
Today is Friday. It's Happy Friday.
Friday to what?
It's not the 13th.
It's the 20th. Also, today is the release day of Nightwish's new album.
Wait, really?
Yes, Nightwish releases new music video for Lantern Light, a song from, and if I mutilate this name right now, it's okay because it's a word that doesn't actually exist.
Okay.
Yesterwild album.
Yesterwild.
So, yeah, I'll get to what that means here in a second.
Ooh.
Symphonic metal veterans Nightwish have released the official video for Lantern Light, the fourth single from their latest album, I don't know how to say it, which was made available today, Friday, September 20th, via Nuclear Blast. I guess that's the record label. It marks the band's 10th studio LP, following from their release of Human 2 and Nature in 2020. Nightwish's keyboard, Thomas, who once again composed most of the material, states, Lantern Light was the first song written for the album and natural finale of the album. A love song reacting for the timeless is music to immortalize the memories of those dearest to us. He previously said about the LP, Yesterwild, however you pronounce that, took more time to make than any previous Nightwish album.
Really?
The new album was intensively worked on for 3.5 years. My ambition and piety, which I had to look up what that means, and it basically means almost a biblical devotion, really skyrocketed, and I could not let go of the creative process, and I didn't want to. Along the way, the album became both exhilarating obsession and a comforting haven for me. All aspects of making, composing lyrics, arranging, cover art, videos, mixing, and so on were giving more attention than ever before.
Wow.
The result? There's a fascinating but inexplicable feeling that Nightwish has once again been able to find unprecedented nuances, spices, and perspectives in their new work after a career of 9 classic albums.
Whew.
Yesterwild is an experience that takes time to digest, Holopain explains. The gravity ingredients of the songs are easily recognizable, but beneath the surface lies a large number of intriguing details and features. He continues, it's interesting, but not surprising, that Yesterwild has attracted quite a variety of opinions. Some have stated it is not that it is the band's. Some have stated that it is the most band recorded date. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but it
It's
must be
most
your
bands' recorded date?
Yeah, I'm reading it again. Some have stated that it is the most band record to date. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. For some have appeared the heaviest and most ominous Nightwish release yet. It has also been called one of our most progressive albums. What does he think for himself? To me, Yesterwild sounds, tastes, and feels strongly like the true essence of Nightwish, enriched with a new mood and flavors.
Interesting.
The lyrics of Yesterwild deal with a large and universal themes: memories, mortality, humanism, time, and much more. The album is the conclusion of a trilogy of basically the trilogy is endless forms, beautiful, and human to nature. So basically, it's a continuation of the last three albums that
Because
they've already
I was
put
that
out.
makes sense because I was going to say, I'm like, so he got started with that because the last album was 4 years ago, and that
Yeah,
means he got
exactly.
started on this immediately after he was done with that. Like he was flowing, guys. He was in his zone. So because you presented that today to us, thank you so joyful for this hot topic. Nightwish's new album dropped. We have got to do a Nightwish song today, guys. I have to. So I need you guys' help. Check out the album and decide which song you think I should hear. Oh, thank you, Chaotic. From this new album, I'm excited. And he says progressive, Nightwish. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Because Thomas Hall of Fame. Okay, he can do anything. I believe that he can do anything. So I know that this is going to be really good, juicy symphonic metal song / progressive song, baby. Thank you, baby. I'm excited today, guys. I'm excited. So help me decide
Well,
on which
the
song
title
to
basically,
baby. So help me decide on which song we're going to pull from that new album. I'm going to do the day after the break, okay? Now when I'm not talking, he don't want to talk, guys.
Oh, I didn't know you were done. What does the term Yesterwild mean? Thomas says it describes the feeling that cannot be found in any human language. That's why we had to invent our own. So it's supposed to represent a human feeling. They couldn't find up a good word for it. So guess what? They just made up their own word for it.
I love it.
Also, Nightwish has decided not to go on a tour. However,
Really?
don't worry, we'll make our albums and so on for. Nightwish will not be going on a world tour. Tommy, whatever his name says, it was a decision made for personal reasons, but don't worry. Now, another thing that made this interesting, this entire album kind of interesting, is Floor's second child was just born. So they hadn't been rehearsing together. So they basically did a crash course in rehearsal, and she freaking nailed it within almost no time at all.
Wow, I am so excited. Thank you for that hot topic. That is hot, it's juicy, and it's a topic of a lifetime. I'm excited for this song today. So help me, love, just determine which song we're gonna play from this new album. What's poppin', guys? It's gonna be a new What's Poppin'. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you, Sotof. You did good. You did that. Good job. Good job. Up next, we have Smug in the chat, my love. So hi, Smug. We got some requests in. Disciple came through. Chaotic came through. Injecting coffee currently. Take your time, baby. Thank you for the request. I'm excited for it today. Oh my goodness. We got Nightwish. Oh my God. Oh, what's poppin'? All right, moving forward, not sideways. Steph, baby, are you ready to present your hot topic for the day?
Yes, but it's not that nice like the Teufels.
Let's hear it.
It's about the band Within Temptation.
Okay.
And the article says Within Temptation lost 20,000 of followers over a Pride Instagram post.
Really?
Within Temptation recently discussed how they lost a massive amount of social media followers following their Instagram post that celebrate Pride. In a recent interview with German's Radio Bob, the Dutch symphonic metal band's frontwoman Sharon Den Adel was asked about their Instagram following, especially if the band had realized that they had surpassed 400,000 followers on the social media platform. And Sharon answered, "Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if I should say this on radio, but I was a bit shocked of our own audience in a way, because we reached actually 4.2 thousand and so 420,000. And we lost 20,000 because we made an announcement like just a post about Pride, and it says, This week we celebrate equality, tolerance, empathy, and most importantly, pride. For those who refuses to hide who you are. This is your flag, happy pride, Amsterdam, and of course the rest of the world.
So beautiful.
She continued, I don't care about losing those, but it was a shock to me. So many people were appalled by that message. It's like, what is the world going to? I was a bit sad about that. It was like, okay, because you said something about equality and how we see people, how we treat people. Wow. The vocalist went on to say that it was a shock to see how people are thinking about how things are changing in society sometimes by things you post. She added that thought she did not see that reaction coming. She did not regret sharing the post and was happy that it happened because it just cleans up the database. Who cannot stand for equality for everyone? It's like, come on.
What the hell? That is very disappointing. It's crazy. And you know what? I tell you, I'm happy that they feel that they're not regretting posting that, because, you know, since the beginning of us doing reactions, I'm like, I'm not going to pander to people. I'm not going to be afraid to say certain truths. You know what I'm saying? Because if those people want to unsubscribe, unfollow, you know, remove their patron, you know, subscription, I don't care. I don't want them around. I don't want them to follow me. I don't want their money. You know what I'm saying? So it's about principle for me, you know, and it's about integrity. So kudos to them for not being phased. You know, it's a little pinch, you know, and it's disappointing, I'm sure, for them. But they're not allowing that to phase them in their core beliefs and the way they project themselves and their you know, their thoughts and their feelings about things. So good for them. Wow, I would not have expected that. More than 10,000 people unsubscribed or unfollowed them?
20,000? 420,000 it was before, and after that it was 400.
Bye, haters, bye. We don't want you. It's okay. I wonder if this is their first time doing that, like posting something about pride.
Yeah, it seems like. But when I read this article, it drives me mad. I was so... There was so much anger and...
Yeah.
I don't understand how... In first place, how you cannot support that be said.
Right.
But in the second place, how you can connect this to the band, that music you like, you hear, and your support of the band. And imagine it was a smaller band. This could be the end of the career.
Right.
Only because of that. It's crazy.
I agree. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's crazy. It's crazy. This day and age. I blame it on Trump. So thank you for your hot topics, though. That was very unfortunate to hear, but y'all need to keep on pushing. We don't care. Bye.
And we grow stronger on that.
Absolutely.
Really quickly, the link that I just posted in chat is a documentary on how the latest album was made.
Oh wow, thank you for sharing that with everyone.
And the only song available that is currently available as a video or on YouTube for an album that hasn't even hit, well, it's hitting today, is in your queue right now, obviously.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Nightwish Lantern Light. Thank you, Sir Toyfield. Oh, baby.
But
that is the only one from that new album that is currently available.
Okay, well, he made it happen, guys.
Okay. But do you remember some weeks or months ago I did a hot topic about the first song that came out from that new album with the epic video that I spoke about?
What's the
So
name
there
of...
must be 3 songs of them.
Really?
Well, if the album just came out today, they really can't have any more videos out on that particular album yet. So at least that's my assumption. Because when I look it up, all I get is that one video, and the rest of it is the documentary.
Right. Let's see. I see. Okay, so I see the YouTube premiere after party. That's an after party. Okay, then we have Lantern Light, and then we have 42 watching Nightwish Yester Wind official full album. Oh, this is the album. So we do have the full album.
That's an older. Is it the whole album, or is it
It
just
says
the?
Nightwish Yester Wind official full album, and 42 people are waiting. So you're right. It hasn't. It's going to drop. I think at 12. Wait, what's today's today? Today's the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dropping in 2 days. Oh, but we got this one here though. So you're
It's
right.
dropping today.
Well, it says this is a premiere, and this is the full album, and it says they're waiting. 40 people are waiting to listen to this, which will be premiere on the 22nd at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, probably on YouTube. Yeah.
Well, no, it's quite definitely on YouTube here. So we have the Lantern Light, which is great. I'm excited for this. I was just talking with the other day about he was just actually, I love how things work. It always works out organically. He was just saying that he feels that one of the things I can do differently during Chit Chat is to have a hot topic that surrounds a song that's just been released, like have one of my hot topics related to that. And I'm like, how many new albums are coming out every damn other day of the week, or every week, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was very doable, which I think I love that idea. But so today he's presenting this new hot topic with the new song, and this is just so perfect. So I'm so happy how this always works out during my streams organically. It's just such a beautiful feeling. Okay, so we're gonna do that. But before we hop into our cue, I'm gonna do, since we did on Wednesday we did the versus reaction to Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus versus Johnny Cash versus Manson, and I chose Depeche Mode every time. But Disciple had left a link to Gravity Kills Personal Jesus, and I'm like, listen, the more the better. I want to hear all of it. So I want to hear Gravity Kills. It's going to be the first song I hear today after the break, and I'm going to compare and see if I prefer this version over the original. I'm excited. I really am. I loved Johnny Cash's version, and I loved Marilyn Manson's version as well. Marilyn Manson's version to me sounds more like the original, with some interesting twang to it, yet it wasn't as full and I didn't feel it in my chest as much. Now, if we took that version versus Marilyn Manson's version versus the original and combined some of the elements from Marilyn Manson's version with the original, then that's probably a perfect song. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, because it didn't have both of those things, those elements in Marilyn Manson's version, I chose Depeche Mode. So we're going to go Gravity Kills Personal Jesus when we come back from the break, okay? Excited for that. Get excited, Steph. Get excited, Satorko.
I am.
And I agree with Chris. That's one of their best albums.
Nightwish?
Violator.
Oh,
Depeche
Gravity.
Mode, Violator.
Okay.
And I also, when it comes to these 3 songs that you saw, I would choose Depeche Mode too.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Depeche Mode since I was a young girl.
Well, alrighty then. But you're not being biased though, right? You know, this is just the one that you feel sounds better, right?
Yeah, that's my opinion. It sounds the best out of the 3 songs.
Gotcha.
I like the way Johnny Cash just makes everything his own. That's one of the things I have to say.
agree too.
When he does a copy, he does a copy of a song, but he uses the words from the song, the lyrics, and then remashes them with acoustics that give it a whole different meaning, like hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's he twists the music up and just basically just breaks it all the way down to just the lyrics, and then he takes the lyrics and says, okay, now what do I want to say with these lyrics, and then adds it to music that just gives it a whole different feeling coming from him.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Chris says Johnny Cash is a genre upon itself.
What genre would that be? What genre?
Yeah,
would
the
Johnny
Cash version would
be?
be my second choice, and Marilyn Manson is on the last spot. I'm sorry.
Right. I get it. I get it. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Oh, yes, mental illness sucks. And I hope you're joking about that part about putting your big girl pants on, Angelic, because people are still to this day not taking mental illness seriously or giving it the weight and attention and care that it needs. You know what I'm saying? It's a very real thing. There's different degrees, of course, but all of it, from the bottom to the top, should be respected and given attention to. So that's not cool. Like, people get tired of people being in their state, their emotional state. They want to pull you out of it, and they're tired of it. But how do you think the person feels that's actually experiencing it? It's very insensitive.
There you go, Angelic, just for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Look at the babies. They're all huddled around Angelic, and she's standing there like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, that's so cute. Do you like your avatar, Angelic? It's so precious. But I gotta say, Sir Torfil, seeing you in this white, you look really good in white, baby. I wish you could show more of your body. We was just seeing your hair.
Yeah, it's difficult because the camera sits on top of my monitor, and my monitor is huge. So.
But you look so
Kinda makes the
handsome
camera
today.
sit high.
You look very handsome today. There you go. Put your seat up. Like, what are you
My seat is all
doing?
the way up.
I just saw you raise it up.
No, that was my table.
Wait, you raise your table up, which makes your
my
monitor
table
go
is
up, right?
My table is electric. I can raise it all the way up to standing height.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, but you when you were raising it up, it's like your body. It was showing more of your body then.
Yes, because the camera, the monitor is mounted to the table.
The angle is angled down.
Yeah, I changed everything.
Gotcha,
the angle
gotcha.
changed.
I think white is your color.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of white now. White may be my color, but my clumsiness is not good for white. I will forget white, and I'm wearing white, and eat the most idiotic shit that won't come out.
I think that's everybody, though. I think that's
I
everybody.
know. Thank God bleach was invented, right?
Yeah, and Clorox and peroxide.
But you see, I can't use a lot of that. That's my problem. I can't use a lot of bleach.
Why not? Your skin?
No, I have, and people out there might know, I have a septic tank, which my crap doesn't get flushed into the city.
Oh, yeah,
I have a septic tank in the ground, and bleach kills the bacteria that's required to eat the poop out of my septic tank.
Really? Oh,
so
my goodness.
You have to be mindful what you put into a septic tank. You can't just flush everything.
That's crazy sauce. So when you move to Florida, I'm sure you won't have that problem.
Oh no, I won't. That's why
Yes,
I
it's
make
sitting.
one of my criteria is I
Crazy
want to have
sauce.
the washer and dryer in the building instead of down the hall.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Get me one of those brand new ones that doesn't need an airline.
Chris says, yeah, strip, sir. Come on. Put your... Ouch. Put your fatigues on first. Ouch. I gotta get this kink out of my back. Hey, whatever. Oh, hi, girl. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I see you. Hi, baby. Happy TGI Fly Day or Friday, Groot. Last time I was called handsome was 1985. Oh, baby, that is not true. I don't believe you, Groot. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. Because I called you handsome when you shared with me. He was nice enough. I feel so honored, Groot, that you thought enough of me to share your past experience with your wedding. Such a beautiful wedding. Not to try to talk about that, but you are beautiful. You gotta be kidding me. You are so handsome. He's tall. He looks strong. You're beautiful, baby. Trust and believe that, okay? Yes.
A few years ago, when my niece got married, I bought a suit. Haven't touched that sucker in days. You know how I'm getting rid of a bunch of shit around the house in preparation.
What
to move.
color is it?
It was a nice black suit, and the other one was like a gray. Looking at it, I'm like, it's not like it would have fit this damn thing. So
Really?
I tried it on. I'm like, no, this is not happening. This bitch was a waist size 29. I'm like a 34.
Oh, you were really thin though.
Oh, I was.
Now let me ask you,
too
do you,
thin.
do you prefer being that thin over the size you are today?
I would like to be a little bit in between the two because
Really?
one good, as skinny as I was at the time, and it was not healthy skinny.
Right.
The majority of my time in the Marine Corps at 6 foot, I spent weighing 145 to 150 pounds.
That's
soaking
crazy
wet.
sauce. Okay.
And one good cold will floor you.
Wow. So you want to be a good mix between the two. So how much do you weigh now? At 6 feet tall.
205.
205? Okay.
I want to be 185. That's what I'm going to work on.
Really? That's real small for your height, sir. And you're a man, too. I don't know.
185 is what's kind of set.
Because I'm 170, 72. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a little under 6 feet. And I'm a woman. I'm a girl. So if 10 more pounds be 182.
You'd be surprised at how much 10 pounds can really be in the wrong places.
Right. Okay,
I got all my weight in the same spot where all the guys get it. All of
In
you
your
are
tummy?
out there over. That's where we all get it, and that's the hardest fat to
Me
lose
too.
because it's a different version of fat. It's not the same that you have on the rest of your body.
You're strong, gotta fight it, right?
It's a different molecular set. It's a different
It
setup.
is.
It's
It is.
made differently, so it's really hard. So you know what?
Chris says you're gonna move from the desert to the hot shower. Oh my God.
Yeah.
My God. Yes. He wants
Wolf
it.
looked at a map picture of my house and realized that there's only one way in and out of my area. So which means if that freeway closes, I am trapped in my area until the freeway opens up. There's no other way in or out.
Why'd you choose
That's
that
it,
place,
one road.
Torfa? Why you chose to be in prison over there?
That's where I got stationed, and that's where I ended up getting out, and that's
You
where
stayed.
I made home for a while because the kids
get
went
it.
to school here, college, and everything else was done. So, like I
Wow.
said, now all that is no longer an issue, and I can go on my merry way. And I'm just glad that my oldest decided to come with me.
I gotta confess to you guys, because I'm not sure if there's anybody else watching other than my faithful family crew here. The reason why you can't type in Marilyn in the chat is because it's my first name, and I have a stalker that comes around, resurfaces every so often. They know my first and my last name, and they would do that to let me know that they're watching me. So so I don't get freaked out or creeped out. I banned that name, Marilyn. So that's why you can't put that name in, okay? Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, stalker is on fleek. Like they always coming to. It's crazy.
Oh, look at that. We survived the timer.
We did. So you would choose Manson's version over Depeche Mode. Okay. But sometimes Depeche Mode takes first place than Manson again. Okay. I get it. Depending on the day. The way the wind blows. I get it.
Manson took the exact same song with the exact same pitch, the exact same music, and just added a couple little industrial aspects to it, but yet stayed extremely close to the original, which is why if I have to compare one or the other and I can't choose the original, I'm going to choose Johnny Cash because he literally
damn.
made it his own.
Wait. Okay, I get what you're saying. So you don't so you prefer Johnny Cash's version over Depeche Mode, really?
No,
Okay.
I prefer Depeche Mode, but I'm saying is if I would have to choose one of the remakes,
Oh,
and
the
couldn't choose
remakes.
the original,
Oh, yeah.
I would choose Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
he
I get
just
what you're saying.
completely rewrote it.
I get it. But I mean, for me, I still chose. I think I chose Marilyn Manson. I think. I can't remember now.
No, you chose Depeche.
No, I know that chose him as the original. I mean, on the verses.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the verses I chose the original over Johnny Cash, and then I heard Marilyn Manson's, and I had to choose that over Johnny Cash. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It all came down to the pitch mode. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of Chit-Chat Vibe Session. To those of you who are watching here on YouTube land, we're going to be ending the stream here. See, this is why I'm hide y'all doing the reactions. Y'all acting a fool. I cannot have y'all disrespecting me and Nightwish when I do their reaction. Can't have it. Can't have it.
I'll be good then, Dad.
If you're watching us on YouTube, join us over on Twitch, because that's where we're going to be doing our reactions. Okay? Take a quick break. Maybe not so quick, but you're going to take a little short break, stretch a little bit, and drink some water, some restroom, wash your hands, and come back to me, okay? So say bye, Steph, and I'll Toy Phone.
Bye, everybody.